Well, good evening, folks. Welcome along back to another stream of Grim Fandango. Good to have you with us. It's a Sunday night. It is our second night of the week playing this game. We got halfway through the game last night. We had a fantastic stream. We went for about 4.5, 5 hours, and we got through the first two of what I've been told are 4 years of storyline in this game. So yeah, we're gonna crack on and get started with the third of the 4 quarters of this game. So once again, I should say that I do have a guide in front of me that I am using for this game because this is Grim Fandango. If you didn't see the streams last night, basically this game is an old point and click game from the 1990s. It has a fantastic storyline, it has a fantastic set of characters, and it has some incredible comedic writing. However, as with a lot of 90s point and click adventure games, the puzzles are absolutely nonsense. Some of them have solutions that you're sitting there and thinking, I would never have thought of that in a million years. So yeah, we are going to be getting a few more of those. Even last night, even with the I'm just going to check my microphone's on. Actually, yes, it is. Okay, that's good. Top quality professional streamer right here. Even using the guide that I had, which gives you step-by-step information on what to do, I still couldn't figure out exactly all what to do. Hello, Lauren. Thank you very much for joining us again. How you doing? Good to see you. We did get a couple of follows while I was offline there, including one just before we started there. So Colonel Youngman and Ken Cheng, thank you very much for the follows. Good to have you with us, guys. That was... If you don't know Ken in particular, runs a Discord group of people who get together to play games online. Is a fantastic comedian and just a fantastic guy for organizing stuff for people to play and just take part in. It's yeah. Right, okay, we are going to open the game. We are going to get started. I'm going to move my audio back to the actual television. If my wires are not going to get stuck around my chair again. I have a lot of black spaghetti under this desk, and I have a controller that's apparently trying to run away from me. Ironically, I've lost control of my controller. So, we are going to be playing this game in 4:3. We're going to be playing it in the original ratio, so I just need to change over to my 4:3 layout, which should be there. Yes, which does cut off the menu, but it does mean that we are playing the game in its original ratio and also with the bigger capture as well. So I'm going to load this. Okay, so it does just load right there. Okay, so while we're doing this, I'll for joining us again. No plans. I thought you did. I thought you were away tonight. I'm sorry. Oh no, you were playing with the dog. Yeah, I think that's right. Sorry, I don't know what any of my friends are doing. So yeah, quick plot recap so far. So we play the role of Manuel Calavera, who is the guy that's in that picture there in the middle, is dressed as the Grim Reaper. He is a person who is in the land of the dead. Or kind of, he's in limbo between the land of the living and the land of the dead. This game is based on sort of Mexican, Aztec kind of Dia de los Muertos kind of mythology. And Manny is an employee of a company that takes the recently deceased and assigns them a journey to the land of the dead. The journey to the land of the dead is supposed to take 4 years, but if a person has been particularly good in their life, they can get on a train or on a cruise liner to get there faster. But the train takes 4 days, I believe, rather than 4 years. It's called the number 9 train. And so that's what he does, except Manny in his profession doesn't seem to be getting any of the good clients. He's getting all the sinners, he's getting all the ones who aren't going to give him any commission, aren't going to get him pushed up the ladder. The train is 4 hours. Thank you, Hologrow. Thank you for joining us. So he decides to take matters into his own hands and get himself his own client by sort of sabotaging the system, as it were, or smashing the system because he thinks it's rigged against him. And he meets this woman called Mercedes something. and finds out that she is also, despite the fact that she is apparently the nicest person to have ever lived, including volunteering and, you know, all this sort of stuff, finds out that she has been tasked to walk for the 4 years. And that is when Manny realizes that the system is rigged against him. So he joins a revolutionary front and then tries to hunt down this woman to catch her, because he's kind of falling in love with her, even though he won't quite admit it. Mercedes Colomar, thank you. I know this game. It's not as if I didn't. I played this game less than 24 hours ago. Can you tell? So we are now into the 3rd year of his journey of following this woman who he saw going off with his rival Domino, who is the guy at the same company that Manny was working at, who was getting all the good clients. And I've played it many a times. That's my excuse. Well, hopefully you can help in some of the more obscure puzzles, Hologrow, because I'm going to be absolutely baffled, I think. So yeah, so he has stowed away aboard a ship, and he is now the ship's captain. No, he saw Mercedes going off on a ship with Domino, so he decided to impersonate the captain of it. Not impersonate the captain of a ship. He removed the captain of the ship and became the captain so that he could continue on the journey. And we are now picking it up a year later in year 3. And I believe that's where we're at the moment. So we are picking things up in year 3. I'm going to quickly have a look at the dialogue transcript. Yes, so, okay. I do remember this. We got the cutscene of the beginning of year 3 before I stopped for the night. Manny got a carrier pigeon. Right, okay, so let's have a look at this. So Manny arrives into, he's headed for the destination of Puerto Zapato. And it says, there are some custom officials down below, sir. They want to search the ship. Fine, we've got nothing to hide. No skeletons in our closets, which is funny because they're all skeletons. And then Salvador sends a carrier pigeon, which has his voice. And it says, I hope this very urgent message gets to you in time. Our man in Zapato says Ms. Colomar never made it to the port. It said she threw herself overboard at the Pearl. I don't know if you believe that, but whatever you do not land in Puerto Zapato. It's a trap. Assassins will attempt to board your ship disguised as customs agents. Beware and viva la revolution. And that's where we are. It's implied that serving on board the ship for a year got him up to captain. Yes, much like how he started working at a diner at the end of year 1, and by the time we catch up with him in year 2, he now runs the diner and has turned it into a sort of casino slash nightclub, something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm just getting my guide up and running. This game does have music. It does have audio. I'm gonna just quickly. Yes. Okay. There we go. Right, we're off and running. So please let me know if the game audio is too quiet, too loud. If my microphone is too quiet, too loud. If you'd rather I just shut up and let the game play. Compassion, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. He faked the death of another crew member, but it was the chef's, not sure how he got to camp. Yeah, okay. Given how much he throws people under the bus, it's not surprising, yeah. Okay, right, I'm going to turn off my preview to save my computer power. Yeah, we're going to get underway. So, Catnip's here. Hey, Catnip, how you doing? Maybe slightly quieter game music. Okay, thanks, young man. Where are we at? Okay, I'll turn those down a little bit. I'll turn them down a couple of decibels. It's when we see the audio that we want to. When we hear the dialogue, that's what I'm more concerned about. Oh no, I've got the mixer here. I've got my game audio and my microphone. But yeah, hello, and yeah, young man's one of the ones from Ken's Discord. So how you doing, mate? Good to see you. You finally found time to crochet this weekend. Oh, fantastic, Catnip. It's good to talk to you again. I haven't seen you for a while. I haven't been streaming for like a month for various reasons. But yeah, and oh, we got a follow as well. Communist Nan. Amazing name. Communist Man, thank you very much for the follow. Good to have you with us. Okay, we've got a good few people in chat already. I'm happy with this. Okay, right. So let's get started, shall we? Easy. Oh, I love the captain's outfit. I love the tactical turtleneck. I am sad to lose the white tuxedo from year 2, but I'm guessing he has an outfit for every different year.
Ensign.
Oh wow! It looks like all of his crew have been killed. So this is a thing that can happen in Grim Fandango, is because these people are technically dead, you know, they're just walking skeletons, they can be killed because they're made to turn into flowers, which is, you know, because they're now pushing up daisies. You've come from Ken's Discord, Jeff T. Goliath. Hello, how you doing, Jeff? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright.
Oh, no.
And it looks like his entire crew have been murdered and turned into, They're pushing up the daisies, or pushing up flowers.
This can't be happening.
Okay.
Hey! He's back here!
Sack him!
Hey, it's our friend Glottis.
Officials, open this door.
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
Okay. I can't talk to Glottis. Glottis is our friend. Can I hit that button? That raises the anchor. Okay, might as well raise this one too. Okay, not entirely sure what that does, but what these levers do. Okay. Okay, right. Have you watched Pushing Daisies? I have not watched Pushing Daisies. Okay, I have no idea what's happening there. Seems like we've got to move the ship somehow. What does the guide say? Okay. Drop the left-hand anchor. I will be, yeah, sorry, for those of you that are just joining us, this game, some of these puzzles are insanely lateral and you don't get much information or prompt as to how to figure things out. Like in this room, you're just given a bunch of buttons and levers and you're expected to figure out how to advance the plot. So I am actually using a guide in front of me to try and get through this game without spending, you know, several hours just faffing around, trying everything. So apparently we have to drop the left anchor, then use the levers and press the left arrow. Okay, that's done nothing. Other direction. Okay, I'm trying every direction. You want the ship to move to the left. Okay. Is it... Oh! Did that work? Okay. I have no idea what happened there. I genuinely have no clue. Okay. Well, apparently that's what happened. Alright. How do we see outside? This is what I'm curious about. Apparently I have to drop the right anchor. Okay, now the anchors are stuck on top of each other. That brings up both... Okay, that brought up both anchors. Okay, and according to the guide, this is what I have to use my scythe, which is oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I have items inside my jacket I can use. Hang on, I'm just going to quickly shuffle through what we've got in there. So we've got the scythe, we've got the sickle, we've got the other scythe. We've got a lot of scythes in this jacket. Scythe number 2, that's the Pokemon Scyther. That's Scyther in his evolved form. That's the South Korean pop star Psy. Yeah, okay. So we've got to use we're going to use Mr. Gangnam Style here, and we're going to apparently. How on earth are you supposed to figure this out without a guide? I'm still not entirely sure what I'm trying to do here.
Well, there you go.
There what go? What the help? What have I done? Why have I anchored the ship to the anchors? Go over to the left hand button and push it and use the levers and select the up arrow to break away completely. Okay, so I've got to push this button, do I?
Glottis, cover your ears.
Glottis isn't covering his ears, not even close. I don't think he even can.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
What? Okay. Then we push these levers. I'm wondering if, oh, cutscene. Oh, okay. Now I understand what we're... Okay, that's clever. I wish I had some kind of prompt to understand what we were trying to do there.
Just a little farther, Glottis.
That's really ingenious now that I know what we were trying to do. I would never have thought of that in a million years. Lock the two anchors together and then cut out that end of the ship. Oh, but now we've just sunk. Now we're at the bottom of the ship. Bottom of the ocean. Oh, but of course they can't die. Because they're already in the underworld.
Manny, joking?
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while.
That's true.
Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
I can't remember whether Glottis makes suggestions. I tried talking to Glottis. I don't know whether I was standing in the wrong place. This is the thing about having a point-and-click adventure on a console, because I'm playing this on the Switch, is I'm doing everything with the analog stick, so I can't actually point and click at anything. So I have to make sure I'm standing in the right place and facing the people in order for it to work. So it's yeah, it's a little fiddly sometimes trying to talk to people. Is seaweed as fatal as flowers? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, underwater levels are the worst. Yes, as someone who has spent many years getting scarred by Labyrinth Zone, yes, I agree. Darkness is as fatal as flowers. All right, okay. Right, head towards the light. He's over here.
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Alright, okay.
Here comes one now.
Oh, I don't like that music. I don't like horror games. What the... Who's that?
Amigo.
Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Unusually verbose for Glottis. Yeah, most of the time he normally spends just making engine noises. Or betting on cats. I'm just going to cycle through these dialogue options. I'm not going to talk too much. We'll let the dialogue and the writing sort of shine.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Oh.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
This guy doesn't take that.
Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Is this a rolling sea shanty?
I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
Yeah, this is school assembly flashbacks.
No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Is this guy actually leading us anywhere, or is he just leading us in a big circle? We all got bored of singing, I see. Also, if Glottis is gonna drown and he has to save his lungs, should he really be singing she shanties? Yes, she shanties. She shanties, sea shanties on the she shore. I know. I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah.
Like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
Pearl Diving the Moon, good name for an album.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubicava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that? How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But...
Oldest trick in the book.
Is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat. Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
What happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
Oh, he was murdered by his boatmate. Reminds me of the is it the Billy Connolly joke about the 2 people filming a documentary in Africa, and there's a lion roaring at them, and the cameraman changes out of his safari shoes into a pair of running boots, and and the guy he's with says, "You'll never outrun a lion in them." And he goes, "Forget about the lion, as long as I outrun you, I'm alright."
have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damn, this thing glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys? Oh, they don't mess with old Chipito. I'm too bright for them. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm... Hey, Leo! What am I supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you taking me?
To the moon.
Yes, I'm so glad that worked. The guide said to do that, but I was worried with the point and click thing that wouldn't.
Danny, is that the pearl? Whee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Danny, what's going on?
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Okay. The saving interruptions are a little,
I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me.
Saving interruptions are a little annoying, but oh well. So it looks like there's something along this ridge here, so I'm gonna go along and see what that is. Gotta love 90s animations. You can see the square where they've animated it. It's like an old
Ugh. Watch those hands, clams. Ugh. Ugh.
Hey, lay off. Let go! Let go! Let go! Hey, where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
She's coming back.
Yeah, so basically we just sacrificed this little light of mine guy, and
Looks like we're heading south! But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except the edge!
oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, so we just sacrificed this little light of mine guy, and then stowed away aboard a giant squid submarine.
Manny?
And now we're at...
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know.
And now we're stuck at the edge of the world. Okay, right. So we were investigating the Pearl because the woman that we were after, Mercedes, she was last seen, or we last saw her going off with our rival Domino on a boat. So that's why Manny and Glottis here got on a boat to follow them. And it cut to a year later and they find out that Mercedes didn't actually reach the destination. She jumped off at the Pearl. So I'm guessing if she jumped off at the Pearl, she got caught by this this squid and taken to the edge of the world. So I guess we've got to find her somewhere around here. Let's go for a little walk. Okay. What does this thing do?
Uh-oh.
Oh, am I swimming?
Not right now.
I think I'm swimming. Octopus. Okay. Oh, wow. So this is the edge of the world. Wait, hang on. That ship's called Lama something. Wasn't that the name of the ship that the sea captain in the last place was saying was his one true love that you lost? It was the SS Lama something. So maybe that's his ship? Wow. Oh yeah, that's the anchor caught on the edge of it. It's very sort of like Pirates of the Caribbean 3 kind of vibes. Going over the edge of the waterfall at the edge of the world. How do I get down from here? There we go. Impressive backward swimming. Yep, it's a talent of mine. What did that do? Okay, it reversed the flow of whatever that is. Let me go through this door.
Glottis, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Mitchie.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
It's not an octopus, it's a squid. This feels very late 90s, this section here. This feels very Final Fantasy VII. Sort of 3D model running on a 2D background. Okay. Oh, cutscene.
Mitchie,
Manny, what are you doing here?
Hey, that's her.
wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
Whoa, Glottis!
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Mitchie is one smoking pile of bones. If I had £1 for every time I've been in a game where I have been turned into a smoking pile of bones.
Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
Wait, that's the voice of Spinelli? Oh, that's incredible. I loved her.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
Pamela Adler. Okay.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
Interesting, if we're talking about Recess, the voice of Gretchen in Recess was Ashley Johnson, who went on to be Ellie in The Last of Us. It's a fun little connection there.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man.
Yeah, go away.
Mitch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
If any of you have seen the, if you haven't seen the Recess movie, surprisingly great. The villain is played by James Woods in his pre-insane days. He's such a brilliant voice actor. James Woods had a string in the early 2000s of doing the Recess movie, Hercules, and GTA San Andreas, and he's brilliant in all three of those. But yeah, Recess was one of my favorites, and I was really sad when because I forgot that it was a Disney cartoon, because it wasn't in Nickelodeon All Stars, the new fighting game that just came out, and I was thinking, oh, I really hope they put Recess in there, but that wasn't Nickelodeon. At least it wasn't in America. I can't remember if it was aired on Nickelodeon over here, but yeah. Oh, there is a movie, Lauren. Yeah, it's called Recess School's Out, and I actually went to the cinema to see it. Yeah, it was fantastic. Quite a few of those like TV cartoon spin-off films were really good. Like the Rugrats movies were pretty good. I think the Doug one wasn't too bad. Yeah, there were a few good ones in there.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad. You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
Yeah, so I should clarify that I haven't seen any of those films since they came out when I was, 12, 13 years old. So it could be that I loved them as a 12 or 13-year-old, but I could watch them again and find out they are absolute trash. Which I did for a long time with Batman and Robin. I loved Batman and Robin. I went to see that at the cinema and loved it, thought it was brilliant, and then refused to watch it for the next 20 years because I did not want that memory to be tarnished. I eventually did, and it wasn't too bad, actually. I didn't think it was terrible, It was funny for all the wrong reasons, but I didn't think it was the pile of steaming that everyone else thought it was. But yeah, no, I had a great time with those movies.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying,
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I've got a tiny little hammer now. Look at this adorable little pickaxe. Oh, isn't it so cute? Oh. Look at this adorable children's pickaxe for all the child labor that's going around here. Isn't it just the cutest thing? Isn't child labor just the cutest thing? Speaking of the thing I just said, for those new to my channel, I do have a quote bank on this channel. So if you are a subscriber to my channel, if you use the add quote command, you can add a random out of context quote to the bank from my streams. And if you use the quote command, you can generate them at any time. You don't have to be a subscriber to do that. You can just use the quote command. But I've been building them up for like a year and a half now, and there's some pretty good ones in there. And I feel like isn't child labor the cutest is probably one for the bank. Favorite item I enjoy. The poet balloon was pretty good. I did like the poet balloon. I can't remember the other ones, to be honest. I'm struggling to think of the other items we've had. There have been some weird ones in there. Okay, right. Right. Anytime we're saving, it implies that we're heading in the right direction. So let's go back to the office a sec. Hey, Mitchie.
Look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Okay. Okay, according to the guide, I have to... time this so that she tries to put out her, Right, yeah. Yeah, she is smoking through her hat. What can I say? She's one smoking lady. Yeah, according to the guide, what I have to do is I have to move her ashtray out of the way so that she accidentally taps her cigarette out on the ground. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a few tries, isn't it? Okay, see, this is what I mean, like, how are you supposed to figure out that you're supposed to do this? Oh, hang on, dialogue.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Time to find a gun. Yeah. Okay. According to the guide, I have to... There's a couple of steps I have to do first. There we go.
Oh, my stockings, they're ruined. And this was my best pair.
Oh. Sexy trumpet noise.
You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Okay. So now, like the absolute...
Good enough for me.
Like the...
What is?
Oh,
Like,
the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
yes, like the absolute creep we are, we have just taken her tights. On the plus side, I have a new favourite item that we've carried. Why are games so horrible to women? Because it was the late 90s.
You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up.
Yeah. Right, okay, where am I going now? Okay. Creep David has arrived. I've told you, Lauren, not to call me that in public. Oh yeah, to be fair, yeah, noir stories have been horrible to women since long before the 90s. It's 100% right. And as much as I love that era and that aesthetic and everything to go along with that, the amount of misogyny in it is difficult to deal with.
I'll show him.
Like Agent Carter is one of my favorite Marvel things, one of my favorite TV series. And it's difficult to watch at times just because of the amount of misogyny in it.
Still.
Oh, he survived!
Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
Why, Iota? You got swallowed up by a giant octopus and you got taken away to the end of the world. Why, Iota? This guy's very Marx Brothers, isn't he?
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Yeah, this whole sort of thing reminds me of like Casablanca and all the aesthetic in that. L.A. Noire, obviously. If any of you guys have seen Nero Wolfe, it's kind of like a Sherlock Holmes sort of thing from the mid 20th century. That's reminds me a lot of that too.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bust off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, sonny. What you be needing?
A gun.
Gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
My scythe.
You'd be willing to part with that?
No.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Chapito. He'll do you right. Oh.
Chapito!
Huh? Who? What?
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Geppetto.
If you say so.
Well, I got a long day of grief wrecking ahead of me, so...
Please, bust away. Geppetto!
Huh? Who? What? Well, I got a long day. Hold still.
Please, bust away.
Freaking.
Looks like he needs the mini pickaxe. I mean, other people have got pickaxes, but he's got a drill. Why would he want the most adorable pickaxe in the world? We'll give him the pickaxe, see what happens.
Yo, Pedo! Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive. Say, little chipper, you're okay.
Saving. You talked about how that.
Gonna see Miss Liza. Oh, rusty anchor.
Okay. So yeah, so that tool was overpowered. So now we've got the big chisel thing. We still haven't got the gun.
Going to Mississippi. Oh, Virginia. Ba-dum-da-dum. Oh, rusty anchor.
Okay.
Ah, sweet.
Lauren is saying, please don't trade tights.
Gonna see
So
Miss
there's
Liza.
only one thing I must do.
Little
Hey, Cheppy! Check out the hosiery.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Brautella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Okay, well, we traded the pantyhose for the gun. And I can safely say I've never done that in a game before.
Oh, Virginia.
Is that a
Oh, rusty anchor.
is that a gun where your tights are supposed to be, or are you just pleased to see me?
Here. What good's a relationship without trust?
True. A relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Mitchie, you don't know what you're...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake wing gauze. I'm gonna...
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way,
What did you do with her?
I thought she needed a little time out, that's all.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Oh, Catnip, are you away? Oh, it was lovely to speak to you again. It was good to talk to you. Yeah. have fun with your crochet, and yeah, I'll hopefully hopefully see you again sometime soon. Have a good night. Good to see you.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
We'll see what we can do, Ken. We'll see what we can do.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
How can you have any brains? You don't have any organs. You're literally just a skeleton.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-end tickets, now can we?
The double-end tickets are the tickets for the train that takes people all the way through to the afterlife.
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
Wow. Okay, so we're getting some plot revelations here. So Manny was getting all the bad clients and Domino was getting all the good clients, and they were stealing all the tickets for the train, and the people who were supposed to be on the train, they took them on the boat and then threw them overboard into this undersea, I guess it's a prison, like a dungeon. Wow. Okay. And these are all like all the people that qualify. All the people that qualify, so these are all the nicest people to have ever lived. They're all getting absolutely shafted here.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
Yeah, work camp. Okay, so they're actually working down here. I didn't know that. I thought they were just being imprisoned. Yeah, I remember the briefcase of tickets, but I didn't know what they were doing with them. Like, those could have been counterfeit, you know, those could have been copies. We didn't know what happened to the people who those tickets were stolen from. And the bird with the Menchie's face is explained by the kids in the cage who said he grew birds with human faces.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Wow. This game just got quite a lot darker. So,
Hey! I'm getting
Must be a
angry!
combination ignition lock, but there are no numbers on it. Poor Don was never good with numbers.
Pugsy! I promise I won't pull guns on anyone anymore! Open this door!
Okay, that looks like some kind of rotation thing. Must be some kind of code we have to figure out.
Meche!
So yeah, so basically,
Domino, you'd better let me out of here!
all of the rich people who would have come to the afterlife and not been allowed to ride the train because they were so evil in their actual living life. Basically, they're running a corruption racket in the afterlife as well, where all the rich people still get everything they want because they steal it from the poor people who deserve it. Wow!
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
And the poor people get imprisoned and put into camps. The poor people who have lived good lives get stolen and put into camps. Wow. Wow. Suddenly this game doesn't seem quite so light-hearted anymore. Which I know to say that about a game that takes place literally involving the Day of the Dead is... yeah, right. Let's go to the surface. Okay. Wait, what's... No. According to my guide, I'm supposed to go up and out of the water. There we go. For some reason, it would only let me get... Why don't guys? How do rich people still have money in the afterlife, or are they relying on them staying in the cities to make money corruptly first, like the casino guy? I guess they're monitoring all the rich people who died and then going, you're one of us, we're going to help you out. But yeah, it's a good question. I'm hoping you find your Glottis okay down here. I'd be very annoyed if he's actually dead. Yeah, Glottis is the MVP of the game so far. Oh wow, we're controlling a crane. Okay. So that's the edge. That was the thing that we climbed out of the water. Okay, so now I'm here. Mention all that cash you got buried with much earlier. Maybe they can take it with them. Oh, okay. Surely only dead money is used, so maybe the marginal people will go on a big make bank. Okay. I'm on a beach. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna go back down here for a while. Must be something we can do with the door. We've got that chisel actually. We've got that powerful tool. Can we use that and break open Mercedes? Okay, apparently we're saved. Don't know what that means. But
It's me, Meche!
can I use my big
Help!
I don't want to mess up
sorry,
the
I
wheel.
didn't
The wheel's my
trust you.
friend. If I bust all the handle, then I'm never gonna
I'm
get in
getting
here.
angry!
use it on the
This
hinge.
isn't funny! Help!
Must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
Don't use your powerful tool to break open Mercedes. I would do no such thing.
I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
Okay, so we've got a puzzle to solve here now. Right, do I need to... Why would he not talk to her? I don't know. Right, okay, so I'm guessing I've got to line up all three of these flat. Is that it?
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Oh, hang on. Okay, the guide is telling me I need... there's another step to this. I'm wondering if it's this. Flat on the right is possible, but I am wondering if it's something like... see if that works. Apparently I need to use my scythe on the door, according to this guide.
Ooh, I hate that sound.
Oh, hang on, hang on. Yeah, flat on the right I think is right, because I've noticed the sort of bolts coming out from the left-hand side, so yeah. So, yeah, something like that. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Oh, this stupid thing. This is so fiddly. No, that's the buster. There we go.
Stay.
Okay. All right.
All right, Mitchie, you can come out now. Mitchie? Mitchie, are you in there? It's time to come out, honey. No time for hide and seek.
Okay, so that's too heavy for him to lift.
Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry.
Okay, guide. Got to use my scythe again. Is it on this thing? Am I breaking back out?
Manny, I knew you would. Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh.
How were you supposed to figure that out? Use your scythe on the door, and it'll open a secret door. If in doubt, scythe. It certainly seems that way. It's certainly coming across as, oh, another one of those would never have figured that out in a million years kind of situations. All right. Can I go in? There. Can I go in? There.
Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
I couldn't even reach it with that.
That's why you could... I mean, I'm sure I can't trade it because it is Manny's tool.
I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Mitch's shoulders.
Wouldn't it make more sense for me to stand on your shoulders anyway?
Are you kidding? Look at your heels. Thanks for not shooting me.
Look, I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. It's just that the past 2 years have been pretty tough, you know?
You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent, eh?
You look like you could use a nice ocean cruise.
Still my travel agent, eh?
What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets?
I knew they were counterfeit. I knew they were counterfeit. Scythe down some of the pipes.
Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here. Well, this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm looking at the guide, and there's something that, something again I probably would never have figured out. So notice how when I turned off the water drained away. So there must be some kind of drain in this room. But how do we find it? Can we break open the tile with our scythe? We need to get to the vent, surely suitcases. Yeah, that would be my logic. My logic would be get to the vent, but that's not the game's logic. That's not the game's...
My scythe.
That's not the game's logic. Gonna turn this on a second.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, so now that's... Then turn it off, watch the water. drains into this tile here. So apparently we have to get this big heavy thing. Drag it with us. To here.
Esa cosa is heavy.
Okay, maybe it's this. Maybe it's this blue one then. Okay. I'm doing what the guide is telling me to do and nothing is happening. Okay, let's watch where the water drains to.
Thank you.
It is this tile. It's this tile I'm standing on. There we go.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go. Okay, you get the kids, and I'll meet you back here with the boat.
What boat?
Well, I'm working on that.
Okay, Manny.
I have to figure a way to launch that ship Glottis found. What I need is a giant stork to deliver that big baby right here.
Well, this game certainly has some logic to it, doesn't it? Definitely some things in here that I totally would have figured out at some point. We're back with the crane. We've got to do something to the crane, I imagine. Wait, what did I do there? Where did that thing come from? That wasn't there before. Did I just lower that thing? Genuinely have no idea. I lowered it, did I?
There he is! Where's the boat? Miss Cullimer said we're going to ride in a boat.
She said you were getting one.
Well,
Children, be patient. Mr. Calavera's a nice man, and he's trying to find us a boat right now, okay?
It won't be that long now. I promise.
Okay.
It's not a handheld device. It's not a handheld device.
Okay, so I can't climb up it from the looks of things. What's the guide say? Okay. Okay, so I've rescued Meche. Alright, is it... Apparently we're to use the bus stall on the crane? Okay. What's that gonna do?
I can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys.
Okay. What did I just do there? And how would I have known to do that? Okay. Oh! I've just noticed the up and down. I've just noticed the up and down in the bottom left. Operate. That's what I was doing. I only noticed the left and right. Right, okay, so now we've dropped the chain. Right. Okay, that's done something. Attach the dangle to the ship. Yeah, that's where my mind is leading to. I guess the noise it doesn't let you do allows you to try everything. Yeah. I guess so, but it's not immediately obvious, especially because the thing is, maybe on the original point and click, and I've never seen the original point and click, occasionally, like on Torrance Passage, for example, if you moved the mouse cursor, the colour of the mouse cursor would change depending on if there were things you could interact with. So you would know, oh hang on, I can click on that and that'll do something. Whereas when you've just got an analog stick and the A button, you don't have that. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, let's head down here. Yeah, here comes the chain. Okay, swimming backwards now. There he is! There's Glottis! Glottis lives! Even when you can interact here, if it's wrong, it rebukes you. Yeah, I suppose. Glottis!
Glottis! You're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching her for fun, but your idea's good too.
I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching her for fun, but your idea's good too.
Okay. Can I go anywhere else?
That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
Alright, 30 seconds to Mars.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
Okay. Right. I'm guessing I've got to lift it with this lever. That's not lifting anything, is it? Oh! It's around the anchor! Scythe the chain! Okay. That chain went around the anchor, right? I've got to double check that.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that chain is around that anchor now. Whether it's secure or not, I've no idea. Whether it will actually hold onto a ship, I've got no idea. But... can I go up, please? Can we climb? There we go. Look at him walking right through the chain with no collision. Oh, it's going up! It's going up!
Glottis, I'm so glad to see you.
Aw.
Is the boat already?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some reef.
Okay.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead. What? Oh.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I needed to find you.
I gave you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up. I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
Okay, he wants a side fight. Right.
This doesn't look good for the kid.
Look, Dom, I'm not gonna work for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're fired. Just consider this your severance.
Okay.
What are you doing away from your desk anyway?
I'm sending this domino back to the bone pile.
Squid eyeballs. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like we can't attack Domino, so maybe I have to attack him indirectly, get the squid on him. Wow. Nice.
I don't believe you, Calavera. You're losing a fight, so you pick on one of my pets? Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you.
Yes, go on, Spinelli. Wow, so Domino turned to pizza. 1 year later, we're in year 4. We're into the final quarter of the game, folks. Game rule number 1, if there's a giant eyeball, hit it. Wow.
Name?
Pugsy Pelagiano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Glottis! Glottis! ¿Estás bien? Glottis? Where'd you go this time?
This remastered version has a lot of sort of interruptions.
Hey, where is everybody?
Waiting area 2.
How long do they have to wait in there?
Until they have tickets. They were issued tickets on the number 9, and they don't have them now. The punishment for selling double-end tickets is very severe.
But they didn't sell their tickets were stolen.
By who?
Hector Le Mans stole them to sell to rich people who don't deserve them.
That might be them now. Let's see just what they deserve.
Oh. I love the railroad sign. It's the same in the afterlife as it is in... Like the lawyer guy. Wow.
What happened to that train?
Your destiny cannot be purchased.
So all the evil people are gonna burn in hell. Oh, that's a brilliant twist. So, wow. That's amazing.
I don't understand. Why has everyone been detained?
Given a ticket, a soul may not sell it.
They didn't sell their tickets. Someone else is trying to.
Bring the tickets, that is all.
The tickets are in El Maro. How can I get there quickly?
These rails are already there.
Well, thanks for the help.
The gate opens. The gate closes. It does not help.
Well, thanks for the help.
The gate opens. The gate closes. It does not help. Recently, I was visited by a bird with a human head. Do you know such a bird, Manuel Calavera?
No. How do you know my...
He knew you, and for you, he left this note.
I think this is something I should keep to myself. I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans. Híjole. I think...
Is that all it says? Oh, they actually have the text.
I know what you're up to. I've been... Stay yours truly,
Yeah, okay.
Hector Le Mans.
Why did he say he didn't know it? He saw him. Who are you talking about, Lauren?
Oh, Glottis would love these.
This echoey guitar music is giving me serious Last of Us vibes. This music feels straight out of The Last of Us. Wow. It's like Gustavo Santaolalla. I think that's his name. He's seen birds with human heads. I think it was one of the messenger pigeons that he was talking about. Open the box.
Bruno? Bruno Martinez?
Hey!
You were the guy who packed me in there. You could have at least given me a magazine. 4 years with nothing to read but this damn mug. What are you doing here? And if you were headed this way, why didn't you offer me a lift? Ah! Wait, I'm getting out of here. This world's for suckers.
That's the road we came in on. Nothing out there but snow and a perfectly good pair of sunglasses.
Okay, can I go over here? Yes, I can.
Oh, gran demonio roidor. Oh, gran demonio roidor.
Glottis!
Hear the name of the Great One, Glottis.
What's happening?
Are they worshipping him?
How many days has this grand demon gone without driving?
But we've been hiking for months.
Months? Oh, then the noble one will surely die.
But... Glottis, I'm sorry.
It is a very good place, isn't it? Give the mug to the guy, yeah. It's got a whole collection of frogs back there.
Why didn't you tell me you were sick?
Couldn't stop. Have to save everyone.
Oh, Glottis. Oh.
Are you in much pain, my friend?
Only because I let you down, Manny.
What can I get you? Will anything help?
I need to race to fly like the old days, Manny. In the bone wagon.
But the bone wagon's not here, carnal.
Maybe I'll see her on the other side.
Can't we make a new hot rod?
Those days are done, Manny. No more hot rod. Hey, what's that red thing?
The gondola?
Sweet decal work. Listen, fellas, somebody get a pen. There it is, my final work. It could save me if you have the right fuel.
What fuel, Glottis? Glottis. It looks like blueprints for a rocket sled. It looks like blueprints for a rocket sled. They're brilliant. Hey, how about a gondola ride, Gremlins?
He's too big. The gondola is too slow.
How eerie. They lock up their tools just like Glottis. How eerie. My joints don't need any oiling right now. My joints don't need...
I'm trying to look in the waste paper basket, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, saving. Okay, so it must be in here. Wait, what's this thing?
Your mother doesn't work here. Since nobody listened to my last warning about keeping this refrigerator clean, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to lock it until some of you grow up. Signed, the Facilities Department.
Fuel tanks. Yeah, we need some kind of fuel. Is that a toaster? Yeah.
It's full of rags.
Full of rags.
Always a good idea to have a clean rag around. I already have a rag I don't know what to do with.
It is always a good idea to have a clean rag around. Yes, that is true. Okay, I've got a rag. Examine the mug and possibly the box it came in.
It's the mug I gave Bruno, and it's full of that foam I packed him in. It's a lovely rag.
Okay.
I hate it when people leave their crusty mugs out in the break room.
Wait. Did I just put my mug down? I was just pushing buttons. I didn't even realize what I was doing. Why did I put my mug down like that?
My joints don't need any oiling right now.
Oh. The foam combusts when mixed with fire extinguisher. I think you show the mug to the demons. Try wiping it. Okay. I will say just now, don't be too straightforward with the. I know it says backseating allowed in the category, but give me a couple of seconds just to try sort of thinking of my own things. Don't just tell me exactly what to do. At least until you know. If you know exactly what I need to do, don't just type it in the chat. Sorry, but if you don't know what to do and you're speculating, that's fine. Sorry. Hey Fangs, how you doing? How's the new guide working out, and is Manny any closer to getting any goddamn rest? Not really. Good to see you, Fangs. The new guide is working a lot better. I'm using one from Game FAQs rather than the one I was using before, which is kind of. I'm still having to figure a few things out in terms of the actual interactions and things like that. But yeah. But yeah, it's working too bad. Manny is not any closer to getting any goddamn rest. He's found the woman, and they have been hiking towards... This is the... I don't know, we're at some kind of sort of gate up in the hills, and the we found out that all the tickets for the number 9 train that were meant for all of the saints, all of the really good people, the mafia, the gangsters, and Domino have been stealing all the tickets for their rich buddies, for their corrupt, sinning rich buddies, and giving them the number 9 tickets instead. However, the number 9 train just rolled in. You just missed a cutscene of the number 9 train rolling in and not going through the gate at the end, but instead taking a detour and going straight into hell. So they all burned up. Sorry, he's found Mercedes. I couldn't remember his name. He's found the woman he was looking for. Okay, right, let's use the rag on the oil.
This better not stain my pocket.
Okay, let's give this to Glottis and see what happens.
Here, carnal. Get away for this.
Oh, that's nice. Make sure to lay some of those on my grave, will you, Manny?
Yeah, oh, and the other thing that we went to the edge of the world, which is like a waterfall hanging off the edge of the world, and found out that the gangs and Domino, all the good people, all the do-gooders who were supposed to get the train tickets, not only were they having the tickets taken off them, but they were being captured and sent to live in some kind of work camp on the edge of the world where they were making light bulbs. It's really, really dark now. Wipe oily rag on the mug. Or stick it in the toaster.
What was in that mug? Something that powerful could fuel a rocket. If only we had more.
Well, I could score you a couple of truckloads if you're interested.
We shoot you now like an arrow into the wind. May you pierce the heart of the wind itself and drink the blood of flight. Speed is the food of the great Glottis. Speed bring you life. Come back to us someday.
These guys are like a mix of the Minions and the aliens from Toy Story. Strangers from the outside. Yeah, so poor Glottis. Turns out that in order to stay alive, Glottis needs to drive a car every once in a while, and he hasn't driven anything because they've been hiking for months. So now they need to try and keep little Glottis here alive.
You sure this thing's going to hold together?
At least most of the way. Hey, look! We're already to Rubacava.
Manny? Manny? Manny, where are you? Manny, I'm frightened!
He's back. Damn it, Glottis.
Ah, Rubacava! What a town! Remember the glory days, Manny?
Long gone, my friend. There's nothing here for us now.
Except maybe our old car.
Yeah, the bone wagon.
Dios mío.
She's been
booby-trapped.
by who?
Dominoes! Oh my god! Yes, there are sticks of dynamite and a TNT plunger and a chain of dominoes. Domino mentioned he had visited the bone wagon. I do not remember that. That's yeah. Little tips of lore like that are helpful. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to tell you off, Hologro. Sorry, I know you're a big fan of this game. Oh, that's and the bigger dominoes at the end. Oh, and are they all the same domino? They look like they're a 2 and a 3. I'm guessing they only had one. They only wanted to do one model of domino, and they just copied and pasted. Domino mentioned he had visited the bone wagon. They were talking at his desk. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay. No, head out. This is the problem with using the analog stick, is that you press up to leave an area, but then as soon as you're into the next area, you continue pressing up and it heads you back into the exit that you just came out of. Like that. Okay. Hello.
Manuel Calavera? Well, what happened to the Limbo?
Hate to tell you, Velasco, but she went down at the Pearl. But we found a new ship, the SS La Mancha, and managed to...
The La Mancha? My old rusty
Yes, I was
bucket?
right.
Where is she?
Oh, well, we traded her in Puerto Zapato for a team of sled dogs.
That does it. I'm out of this stinking mob town.
But...
Thanks for finding my baby, Manny. Puerto Zapato, here I come.
Mob town?
Mob time.
Maybe I'll just finish this for him.
Oh, it's a ship in a bottle.
You'd think after 2 years he'd have the little SS Lumbago's lifeboats on at least.
Yeah. 2 years he's been working on that thing, and look how pixelated it still is. Honestly, you think he'd have filled in the details by now. Or you think it would have finished rendering. Oh well. Pausing to give Cat his meds, don't do anything key to the plot. I'll try my best. Wonder how the chef is doing after he was presumed dead. Yeah, because that's the thing. This is now 2 years since we've last been here. Okay, so the CBs are no longer here. I'm guessing they're uprising. I'm guessing their uprising either was successful and they all got out and started doing something else, or it was unsuccessful and they all got killed. Up at the top of the lighthouse.
Oh, Lola.
Nothing here. I saw a documentary on how ships are held together. Riveting. Yep. You can't complain about my puns and then come in with some of your own. There is a no puns emote for that. Anyone in chat, if you want to express your dissatisfaction with my pun or anyone else's puns in the chat, there is a no puns emote that you are feel free to spam that. I guess we'll go in here and see what's going on in the restaurant or the poetry club. And wow, I see business is booming. Can I read some poetry?
I just can't do it without an audience.
Will I do?
Olivia.
Calavera, what are you doing here? I heard you went pow in Zapato, Daddy.
Well, Hector Lamans tried and missed. Now it's my turn. I'm headed to El Maro to put him out of business.
Manny, that place has changed. You don't know what you're getting into. I'd better come with you. Just give me a minute to get ready.
Okay, but if you hear a loud explosion anytime soon, the trip's off.
Can I finally go into the back room?
Is it time to go yet?
No. We're having a little car trouble.
Come by when it's time.
What's this thing?
I would, but I hate sucking gelatin straight from the tap.
That trips off line is maybe my favourite line from the game, yeah. If you hear a massive explosion that trips off, yeah, that's... I hadn't clocked that at first, but yeah, that's, I love that.
I would, but I hate sucking gelatin straight from the tap.
Okay, so there's a keg of gelatin in the blue casket. Let's head up the... Oh, the lift's not working. Oh, okay, am I stuck down here? I can't go up to the racetrack or up to the cafe or anything. Okay. Maybe I'll take this bottle that I've got and take it to Glottis is on. Can I go to the racetrack?
Maintenance has gotten pretty lax around here, apparently.
Yeah, okay.
Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Looks like Domino left his calling card.
But how? I saw him torn to shreds.
He must have done this on his last trip through town.
Means you can't visit the morgue too, yeah. Okay, I'm kind of stuck. What have I got? Just the bottle.
What's that?
Shipping a bottle.
Nice.
Okay, well the only thing that's different from last time that I can think of is the giant keg, which has got gelatin in it. So I'm guessing we fill the bottle with gelatin? Not entirely sure what that's going to help with, but... Oh, could we maybe use the gelatin to
I don't really want to do that.
to plug the dynamite somehow, maybe? Yeah, okay.
That's what the lumbago diorama needed. Fake ocean water.
Fake ocean water. Okay, so we've filled the bottle.
I don't really want to do that. I don't really...
Okay, I'll put it away before you... Yeah, so, okay. So we've got a bottle full of gelatin now. Still not entirely sure how that's going to help with our Domino TNT situation, but I guess I'll show it to Glottis.
I'd drink it, but I'd probably get the SS Lumbago stuck in my throat. I'd drink it.
I'll show it to him.
What's that?
It's, lumbago lemonade. Try it.
Perkly little aperitif, actually. Yes, sirree. Not bad at all. Tell me where you got that right now!
Olivia's kitchen.
Lumbago lemonade!
Manny, aren't we in a hurry?
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Oh, my stomach don't stretch like it used to.
Oh, Glottis.
Can you visit the tattooists? They said he could open those doors. What doors? Can you visit the tattooists? Let's find out if we can visit the tattooists. I love Glottis' voice actor. I love Glottis as a character. But I want to find out who voiced Glottis because his voice actor is brilliant. Let's head in here. There's the only other location down here. Yeah, well remembered, Compassion. I'd forgotten about this guy. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought that was the...
Your mother will love it.
I genuinely thought that was going to be the guy that we tranquilized the last time we were here. You know, the sailor guy. I was thinking, oh my god, has he been asleep for 2 years?
Shut your hole.
Don't you tell me to shut my hole. You shut your hole. You went once before you found the casino and said Glottis could open those doors. Yeah.
Stop moving.
Yeah, that was the carriage that had the bone wagon in it. Yeah, I remember that. But he opened those. And that was how we discovered that the bone wagon had all its... Not entirely sure what the goal is here, the objective. In terms of, yeah, okay.
You asked for Bunny. Not my fault.
Wait, what's it got there?
Never get me under that thing. There can't be too much in here. I'd better save it.
Your mother will love it.
What is that?
Liquid nitrogen, not to be used on bone.
Liquid nitrogen.
I am an artist.
No, I don't want to disturb his grumpy little dreams. I don't want to wake up Toto. I don't want to wake up Toto.
Okay. Sorry, I was doing feline meds. You know, it's probably not very good for you to be doing feline meds, you know? You don't know what's in those things. You don't know what sort of situation you wake up in. You know? I know you've had a long, hard day, but giving yourself cat medicine is, it's not the answer. Fridge. No, we're not fridging anyone down here. No, the woman is very much still alive. Okay, I mean, do we give Glottis the liquid nitrogen as well?
I put his stomach through enough for a while.
As alive as she has been. Yeah, no, that is true.
So what is that stuff they pack canned hams in anyway? Good show, my friend.
You wouldn't happen to have a breath mint on you, I suppose?
Oh my god, the sound effects. And now the dominoes are set in gelatin. She got put on a bus earlier by not being put on a train. Glottis isn't bone, Glottis is with nail.
The gelatin is still liquefied. It wouldn't stop the dominoes from falling.
Oh, so now it's still liquefied, so now this is why we have the liquid nitrogen.
Hey, good idea. I bet I could keep it down now that it's cold.
Just let me get across first, okay?
Okay, can I just say, pouring liquid nitrogen on gelatin, that doesn't chemistry. That doesn't chemistry at all. It certainly wouldn't spread along the floor like that. But sure, whatever.
I'd better disarm her first.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, here goes nothing.
Oh. I thought it all went off there.
Looks like Hector's taken over the whole town.
He hasn't had much resistance. There's only one small group who oppose him, and they live out on the fringes of the city.
Places like this, you mean?
I hope they're not hurting Glottis.
Ha. Shows what you know about this group. Their leader is a great man who...
Manuel Calavera, we meet again. I see you have found what you were looking for. How fortunate for you to arrive now, just as we too are about to achieve success. Our army has grown, and right now our top agents are in Hector's weapons lab, about to close in on the enemy in his own den. I couldn't have done it without you, Manuel.
It was a trap.
Stand back. There's only one thing to do.
Thank you, sir. You have saved me. But more than that, you have enabled me to continue to serve the movement.
What did you say about a trap?
Hector uncovered our agent in his weapons lab.
No.
Oh, I bet you Eva, the secretary.
Idiot Bowsley.
a background check?
What? No time to explain. Now I'll have to take matters into my own hands.
Take me with you. I've longed to be of service to your cause for years.
Could have just beheaded Lola. Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting idea, the fact that you could just cut off the top half, and if the bottom half is dying, it's like gangrene, really. It's like gangrene, but with flowers. Oh no, there's Eva. There's Eva, the secretary.
Any messages for me?
Nope. Calls stopped coming for you the day you left. They're still sending you that lingerie catalog, though.
Any messages for me?
Nope. Calls stopped. They're still...
Okay, so that's all she says. Haven't seen her for 3 years, but apparently that's all she's got for me. He doesn't know Olivia. Why trust her? This is nonsense. I'm loving your critique of the whole game. Oh... It's like gangrene but with flowers. Yeah, that's a good quote for the quote bank. If any subscribers are watching, they want to add that. As well as, what was the one earlier? Something about child labor. Oh, yeah, this game is surreal, isn't it? Okay.
Better save this part from sprouting.
Wait, he just ripped off this guy's arm. Sure.
No, it might come in handy.
Excellent pun. I approve. Still got the liquid nitrogen. Still got the threatening letter. Got my trusty scythe, and I've got, you know, a handy item. Can't add gifted my Bezos sub to Ken. That's alright. Ken deserves it more than I do.
Okay, here's the plan. I need a disguise so I can get close to Hector, and a gun so we'll have something to talk about when I get there.
If you figure out that part, I'll go find out where he is.
His casino tower is directly above his headquarters.
All right, meet me there.
Volunteers quickly for dangerous work. She could be very useful to the cause.
As far as I'm concerned, she is the cause.
Oh, is that a pigeon?
Come here, little Manny. Ow! Hey, must be little Mitchie. Who's the plant nut?
That nut is Hector Lamont's personal munitions expert, Bowsley, a.k.a. the florist. That was his job in the old world, but here he's a botanical weapons expert. This has left him fairly conflicted.
Why does he make Sproutella for Hector instead of our side?
We've been trying to recruit him for years, but his lab is in Hector's tower. He's untouchable.
I love botanical weapons. They're like chemical weapons or nuclear weapons, but here they're botanical. Oh, hey, Rosanna, how are you? Oh, thank you.
Back.
Oh, and there's the resub. Oh, Rosanna, you're a legend. Hello, thank you. I don't know if you've got audio today, but hello, thank you, thank you. I don't know, thank you. I don't know if you know sign language. Remember what the coroner said about Flores having nervous breakdowns. I don't remember that, so thank you for the reminder. Rosanna, if you want to add a quote to the quote bank, add quote has to be all one word. Sorry. But thank you for trying. You've got audio, but awesome. Okay, cool. Right. Well, thank you very much for the resub. That's awesome. I've had like 6 or 7 resubs in the past 2 days. That's wonderful. Thank you, guys. What am I doing? Right. Brilliant. Thank you. Like I say, guys, if you're watching and you don't know, you can use the quote command in the chat to get random out of context quotes from previous streams, and if you are a subscriber, you can use add quote to add to the quote bank. In life, they make people happy. Here, they kill people. Many don't adjust. That's really interesting. Yeah, I like that. What's in the trash? Anything in the trash? What happened?
I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
Okay, I'm keeping the photo. Sure. Right, where are we going? Let's talk to Glottis. How you doing, old boy?
Not right now.
I love him. I love him so much. Oh, we can climb out. No, 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 no. I don't want to go. I want to go out. I want to use the ladder. Wait. I'm confused. Oh, this is the way to go. Okay, right. Next time I'll send a balloon arrangement. Yeah. You used to work for a florist. I felt that one the first time they said it. Oh, right. Okay. Nice. Anyway, Rosanna, now that you have audio, how's life? How's California doing? Haven't seen you for a while because I've been off stream. I have no idea where I'm going. He's feeling better. He is feeling better. Oh, ladder. Right, yeah. Grey coat, green trousers, and knee-high boots. Interesting fashion choices. Casino. Okay.
Got to figure out some way to disguise this pretty face before I hit the streets.
Guess I'll climb up here. Life's alright, nothing super exciting going on, just kind of surviving. Yeah, I know the feeling. My last couple of months have just been work, work, more work.
It's not like Johnny Thunder lets just anybody in his review. No. I mean, being allowed to wear the Johnny Thunder makeup is an honor. Yes. A privilege. Yes. So I said to her, you give me that 10% discount or I'm taking my business elsewhere. You said that? Well, oh yes, I was mad, you know. And then, here's the good part. So what did you...
Fashion critic for Mr. 80s Rock t-shirt. Excuse me, the number of Rock t-shirts I have is not in the 80s. It's somewhere in about the 150s. I have a lot of t-shirts.
Pardon me, Thunder Boys, but...
Oh, are you here for the Thunder Boy tryouts?
It's been stupid warm here, but I guess that's what I get for living in Southern California. I would love for it to be stupid warm right now. It's pretty chilly up here right now.
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's too bad. Because we just got the last 2 parts. Maybe next season.
It also now gets dark around here about 4:30, 4 p.m, something like that. It's going to be 3:30 in Scotland at Christmas time. That's when the sun's going to set, so that's going to be fun. Said with love.
Hey, get lost, pal. No autographs. Hey, get lost, pal. No autographs.
I love the music. What's this thing? Oh.
Show business coffee.
It's a coffee pot. Okay.
Oh, coffee, great.
Scythe them.
About time we got a PA around here. Hey, kid, keep it black, keep it coming, all right? Yeah. Of course, as soon as I save up enough money for a double-N ticket, I'm out of here. What? You can't just buy a double-N? Well, I know somebody who knows somebody who knows Hector Lamans. Wow, you know everybody. No kidding.
Oh, coffee. Thanks. Oh, coffee.
Okay.
Little too hot for my pockets, thank you. Little too hot for my pockets, thank you.
Can I put it down? No, I can't. Okay, so I'm carrying this coffee pot until I figure out what to do with it. And giving them coffee doesn't seem to be the solution. Can I leave?
That ladder is a little too long to climb with scalding hot coffee in my hands.
Okay, so I have to figure out what to do with this thing.
You don't say.
Oh! That was a ladder. Oh, hang on.
So then I says... Oh, what did you do that for? I didn't. You melted my makeup. I can't go on like this. I took you under my wing, and this is how you pay me back. No, it's not like that.
So hang on, we poured hot coffee on them from up above, and the coffee lands on the guy, and his immediate reaction is to blame the guy standing next to him? What? Can I put this back? There we go. Sure. Okay. Yeah, Rosanna, I don't know if you were here from a lot of yesterday's stream, but this game has a lot of logic in it that doesn't make all the most sense in the world, but, you know, there's a lot of stuff in this where I've spent a lot of it going, how on earth am I ever supposed to figure out how to do that without a guide? Speaking of which, I should probably plug in my iPad before the guide, yeah, okay, before the guide's battery dies. Alright, do I go in here now?
Hey, kid, this is your lucky day. We got an opening, and you're the newest Thunder Boy in the Johnny Thunder Review.
Yes, I've been working for this moment all my life.
Then sit on down. We got to start your makeup. Now, don't go too far. You never know what time is showtime around here.
Wow, look at me. That's brilliant. Okay, we've now got a disguise. It's fun watching a scientist struggle with the logic here. It's not fantastical. You can't say all rules of physics are suspended. It's just nonsense. Going to the toilet. See if I can find Tom Cruise having a fight in here.
Ay, que alivio. I can't remember the last time I had access to a men's room. Going up?
This elevator goes up straight to the penthouse suite of Hector Lamans. Mr. Lamans, he only do the business with the very select elite clientele.
It was the 90s. They had to get a reasonable amount of playtime into the game by having folks stuck for weeks. Yeah, I totally get that. Totally understand it. That was a lot of the 90s games were like that. It was economy of space. You either had to have a game that had a lot of replay value by having like high scores and things like that, or you had to have a game that was so brutally difficult that it took people lots and lots and lots of time in order to be able to finish it, or in some cases all of the above. Brutally difficult or brutally confusing. So yeah, I can completely understand that. Just because they didn't have enough space on the disc or on the cartridge to make a long game that would get you your value for money. And games have kind of cost the same amount over the years. Games is one of the few commodities that's kind of been relatively inflation-proof since the early 90s. You know, Mega Drive games used to cost 50 or 60 quid, and now Xbox and PlayStation and Switch games cost 40, 50, 60 quid. So, you know.
Hey, what's going on under that raincoat?
I don't know what's going on under that makeup. Agent Calavera?
You? Didn't Salvador chop you in half early this evening?
Yes, which has given me this glorious opportunity to serve the cause by gathering funds for the LSA while stealing from our arch enemy at the same time.
He's on a unicycle. He doesn't have any legs. How is he operating the unicycle? David is doing his game economy tit. Note the one-armed revolutionary stealing money from the slot machines, making him a one-armed bandit. Amazing. Is that a skeleton in a trench coat on a unicycle? That might just be the quote to sum up this game. Yes, it is, Rosanna.
What exactly are you doing with these slot machines?
I'll
stick myself inside like a finger down the throat of Hector Le Mans himself, and I make the machine regurgitate the wealth it has devoured.
Yeah. Buenos dias.
Back off, sleazeball, or my husband here will bust your jaw.
Is that not the Charlie guy from earlier?
Hola.
It is.
No drinks for me, thanks.
That's the Charlie guy from chapter 2.
Meche, it's me.
Manny? That's some costume. Here, help me get Mr. High Roller here into this sheet so we can get out of here.
Okay, that was Mechi. Alright.
Hey, is that you, young lady? I'll get you. Help! Young lady.
I'm going to punt this twerp the first chance I get.
Oh, for crying out loud. Not
Special
funny.
assignment just in from Salvador. Crack that machine and leave the change right away.
Hey.
Yes, sir!
Young lady. Not funny. Hey. Help.
That must be one heavy sheet. Yeah, it's a weighted blanket.
I did it. My system worked. I knew it. I told you.
That's great. Now let's go so you can buy me a drink at the Romano.
I'll meet you at the train station with the tickets. There won't be one from me, so you'll have to go back by yourself.
I'll tell that gatekeeper everything. He has to help us.
Come, my lovely. I have another infallible system I'd like to demonstrate. Ow.
Ew. Why is he in a toga? Why is he wearing a bedsheet? It's probably gone too far the other way there. The game's a boss fight to take us all 3 hours to take down. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Aha!
Tight in the shoulders, but at least it doesn't reek of sled dog.
Alright, we have a suit as well. The ticket forward, yeah, okay, right. Hang on. What are we doing now? Guide. Apparently there's something I'm supposed to get up here. Yeah, weighted blankets made such a difference to me. I started wearing them, I started using a weighted blanket last winter when my heating broke for like a week or two. And I just started using a weighted blanket just to keep myself warm at night. And I haven't slept better. Certainly in my bed down here. Oh!
This snowmaker is huge, but the grinder part looks handheld. Aha! It's a handheld grinder.
Can I take it with me? I want to take it with me. No, I want to take it with me. Unless I've already got it. The guide says I'm supposed to pick up this grinder and take it with me. Gotta look and get ready for work. Enjoy super logical skellies. That's a great alternative name for this game. Alright, Rosanna, thanks for the chat. Enjoy the rest of the stream and have a good day at work. And hopefully I'll see you soon. I'm so confused. The guide is telling me to do something that the game is not telling me to do. That the game is not letting me do, rather. Rosanna, you have the best Banjo-Kazooie emotes, and I am so jealous of them. Oh! Right, okay. Apparently I have to do something with the arm. I have to stick the arm in the grinder.
I think that would be disrespectful. I think he'd be happy to know his body was serving the cause like this. I would, but it's full.
Oh my god, is that a hissed up emote? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, what am I supposed to do here? What am I doing wrong here? Go up the ladder and place the arm into the grinder, take the grinder and climb back down the ladders. I've placed the arm into the grinder. For some reason, all it's doing is operating the grinder. It's not actually picking the damn thing up.
I would, but it's full. I would.
See, this is where I kind of wish it was a point and click rather than just using an analog stick. What am I doing wrong here?
I would. I would.
I managed to lift it up the first time and then I put it back down.
I would.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Thank you. I get it. I don't need to see the 5-second cutscene every damn time. Am I supposed to? Oh, hang on. Is that something I?
I would, but it's full.
Oh. So wait, if you press the B button, you pick things up, and if you press the A button, you turn them on. What? Okay. This game baffles me sometimes. Baffles me. Music's good though. Okay, that's done. Right, so we've now got our disguise. We've got a suit and we've got a mask. Or makeup or something. So hang on. Why have I still got this note?
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Le Mans.
Interesting. You do need the note for something. Okay. There's nowhere else we could go. We can't go any further in the casino because there's no nothing in the, like, we can't get into the penthouse suite, which is where Hector Le Mans is. Oh, there's that pigeon there. Did I give the note to the pigeon? Let me just check the note again.
I know what you're up to. I've been watching. Stay there. I'm yours truly, Hector Lamans.
So that note doesn't have anyone addressed to it. So we could use that to threaten someone else. Okay, I'm going to give the note to the pigeon and see what happens.
Okay, don't bite. This is a note. You like notes, remember?
Okay, that did nothing. Maybe I have to tell it who to give the note to. Wait.
I bet the agent in this photo is the poor guy that Hector just shot.
I guess I'll give the photo to it as well.
Well, here goes nothing.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Go, baby, por la revolución!
Okay. Pigeon can find people per image. Oh, it's giving it to the... It's trying to find the guy who's dead. But that's the botanist there, that's the florist. Who's not going to realise that the note isn't for him. I know what you're up to, I've been watching.
One of Hector's messengers. With a message for me? I know what you're up to. I've been watching. I'm coming to sprout you myself. Yours truly, Hector Lamans. I knew it! I knew he was out to get me the whole time!
Well, that's lucky.
You'll never find my secret hideout, Hector. You're going to have to find yourself another Flores.
Haha! He Shawshanked out of there. Oh, and now he's in the sewers. Your horrible theory was slightly off. What was your horrible theory, Compassion? You get any more?
Any messages for me?
Nope, calls down. There's...
No, okay. Well, that was lucky that the pigeon just happened to get eaten up by one of the eagles that was one of Hector's messengers, and therefore...
Give me that.
He's having fun with the hydraulics. Wait, what was that thing? What did you just... Wait, why do you still have the photograph? Oh, you showed the photograph to the pigeon, but you didn't give the photograph to the pigeon. Right, okay. Where's that thing?
This remote control works the bone wagon suspension.
Why have you taken that? I'm guessing because of Chekhov's gun.
It's a bone chipper now. No use for it. No use for it.
What was your horrible theory, Compassion?
I saw Bowsley run down here, but where did he go? Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful. Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful.
I thought the guy in the photo was the one whose arm you were grinding, and you were going to have to scatter the arm to get the pigeon to go there with the note. Okay. Right. Something helpful. Like, why have I still got the liquid nitrogen as well? What does this do?
Bowsley's probably in that maze, but I'd never be able to find him without, well, without something really helpful. Bowsley,
yeah.
Well.
Is there somewhere else I can go? I'm so confused. Breadcrumbs the arm.
The flakes of bone are sprouting when they hit the puddle and turning into baby tears.
Wait, what? Not entirely sure what I'm doing here.
Okay, I think I could follow the trail this way, but I need a little light.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's that?
That must be the Flores hideout.
No, not that. The thing coming at us!
Okay, what?
I can't reach that high.
Okay. No idea what to do next. That's why I've got the hydraulic thing, I guess, but...
That ledge looks like a safer place to be, but can't reach.
Okay, guide. Oh, am I stepping off? Right, okay, okay. Not entirely sure what. Oh, I'm just running past, am I? Poor Glottis. Excuse me. Alright, fine. We crush him under the wagon, okay. Right, so now we can escape. Oh, Glottis is alright, just standing there with this alligator in front of him.
Hector? Hector, is that you? You better back off, man!
It's locked.
They're southern shut! Freshness counts!
Listen, Bowsley, I'm not here to hurt you. It's not Hector, it's Manny Calavera. Look, I need a gun to put Hector out of business.
Hey, Dr. Dead, how are you?
Look, I need a gun! I need Hector! We're in business!
Okay, oh yeah, I need a gun, don't I?
I feel...
Listen, I really need that gun.
I'm thinking I better... Things are gonna change around here!
Listen, I really need that gun. Listen, I really need that gun.
Okay, time to get...
Yeah, man.
Threaten him with a scythe.
Who do you think you're fooling? I love
That
plants,
soul
is that
has
so
already
wrong?
been reaped.
Plants are beautiful. You people, you think plants are death? Hey, do you know what you just did?
No.
You just opened Pandora's box. You get out of here right now or I'll let you have it.
The guy told me to do that, I have no idea why. Wouldn't have known to do that. Wouldn't have thought to do that.
Hey there, stranger.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for something in a 9mm.
Oh, well, I have a very pretty bouquet of that right here. There you go. Would you like some baby's breath to go with that?
Sure.
All right, here you go. You have a great day now.
Oh yeah, because he never saw your face, did he? His personality flips when the doorbell sounds. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would never have figured that out. Okay. Right, so we now have a disguise and a gun. You went in and out a few times before working it out. Okay. Right. It's 9:30. I wonder how much more of this. I'd like to think that we're getting close to the finale, because if this is year 4, if this is the final part of the game, I'd like to think we're probably going to finish in a decent time tonight, because I have got work in the morning, so I don't want to go too late. But so if we have a disguise and a gun now, does that mean we can get up to the penthouse? Fairly close. Okay, cheers.
I'm not putting those clothes back on. They stink. I'm here to conduct business with Hector Lamans. I just spoke with him on the phone, and he's expecting me.
You know Hector Lamans, eh? Okie dokie. Then answer me this one simple question. Okay. How many days after each dental appointment does Hector Lamans floss his teeth?
Hi chat, phone died, so missed a minute or so. What happened? So we got a gun, we found the florist, and we tried to get him on our side and it failed, so we then went out and came back in, and we were in disguise, so he sold us a gun and some baby's breath. How do I know what number this is? 36.
What? What kind of question is that?
Oh, sorry. I guess you don't know Hector Lamans like I know Hector Lamans.
So it's a number between 1 and 36, is it? Eva's not here. Oh no, Eva is the that's not Eva. That's Mechi. Eva's the one, Eva's the secretary. Let's see what Eva has to say. Oh, the slow ladder climb. It's very Final Fantasy VII, isn't it? The slow ladder climb. We got a gun from the florist, so we took the block on the bell at his door to make him go retail mode. Yes. Hey, Eva.
Calling all cars. Calling all cars.
Manuel, is everything okay?
Just testing the equipment, Sal.
Salvador, maybe you should shut that thing off so we can talk.
Any messages for me?
Nope, calls stopped coming for you the day you left. They're still sending you that lingerie catalog, though.
To be fair, there's the love interest, the secretary, and then there's the plagiarizing poet as well. Don't forget her, that's Olivia. There were 2 numbers displayed behind you, but I expect they were red herrings. I mean, to be fair, if we're looking for numbers, we are in a casino, so maybe numbers is the way to go. I don't know where else we'd find out. Numbers have changed now. Does I see 22 up there now? 14. Why is 14 just flashed up? Okay, I'm gonna...
Alright, let's go, buddy.
Okay, how many times has Hector Lamans run for mayor and won?
Okay, now it's got 9 up there. Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on a second. How many possible options are there again? $36. There are 32 squares up there. Also in the mini screens in Eva's lair, yeah. 1 to 36 in the casino. There's, I mean, 1 to 36 would be roulette. I mean, 9 was the most recent number to flash up on there. I'm gonna try 9. Just out of the blue.
9? Yeah, well, that was an easy one.
Too bad. I win.
Best 2 out of 3.
Don't mess with me. I know Hector Le Mans.
Okay, so apparently the answer was 9. I never actually tried any of the other numbers. I mean, like, is that the correct answer, or can you just, like, answer any of them? Because I just answered what kind of question was that before. Hang on, I'm going to have a look at the guide. Okay, to get to Hector, climb up and go into the casino, go talk to the pink demon, he'll ask you a question. The answer, it's the latest number to pop up on the Keno board. What on earth's a Keno board? If you missed the first one, just keep track of the numbers on the board and ask again. Okay. Sure. Anyway, we're here now.
Celso Flores, what are you doing in Hector Le Mans' waiting room?
Oh, he sent us out here to make up our minds about his offer. Who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Wait, is this the guy from the very start? Celso, I remember that name. That's the guy from the very start of the game. The guy who, like in the intro, we sent him on the long walk with a walking stick.
I'm your travel agent.
Oh, I have a travel agent already. But he's miles away mopping floors in an automat, so I suppose the position is open.
Actually, I work for Hector. He sent me to answer your questions.
I'll handle this, my sweet one. What can you tell me about these double N tickets? This price seems much more than double.
It's a scam. The tickets are counterfeit. Take your money and run.
Ho, ho, ho. Don't try any of that tricky reverse psychology on me, my friend.
Well, they cost a mint because they save you a mint.
Well, I don't have a mint, so what do I care?
The real question is, don't you feel you're worth it?
I know we're worth it, but are the tickets worth it?
What exactly are you saving your money for? A rainy day? Because let me tell you, you're dead. Every day is rainy from now on.
Yes, but there's no reason not to be careful with your money.
Oh yeah, the mopping guy whose life left with another on the boat. Yeah. So who's this lady then?
Well, enough about you guys. Let me tell you about my problems.
Actually, we have a lot of talking we need to do, so...
This makeup breathes about as much as vulcanized rubber.
Yes, but it brings out your strong jaw.
I can't raise my arms in this suit.
Well, let's just hope no one pulls a gun on you tonight, huh?
I just got back from the worst vacation I've ever had.
Actually, I just got back from quite an adventure myself, so...
Well, I'm sure you've seen flying spiders and flaming beavers, but trust me, it gets worse. You see, I've been to the edge of the world and back.
I had no idea traveling the land of the dead was so fraught with peril.
Now, how much would you pay just to skip the whole thing?
Darling, come. Let us blow our nest egg together. Mr. Le Mans, we've decided to take you up on your generous offer.
Excellent. Excellent. The little lady changed your mind, eh?
No, actually, it was your agent over there.
And Of course. He's one of my best. Well, come on in. Let's chat, shall we?
Is this your wife was a question on the earlier list, but it disappeared. Damn it. Damn it, I wish I'd answered that one. I didn't realise that it didn't give you all the dialogue options. I thought you could, it would just eventually cycle through them all.
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what spell you cast on the Flores couple, but stick around. Once I'm done with them, there's something across town I'd like to show you. Am I talking about just a job here, or am I talking about opportunity in the general sense? We've had a lot of openings in this office in the last couple of years, and frankly, we've had trouble filling them. I could really use a closer like you on the team.
He's back in his old office.
This could be your office. Yeah, try this on. See how it feels. That's yours too. And as an added bonus, 2% of these, Mr.
My name's Calavera, and I want a bigger cut.
Oh, but Mr. Calavera, I'm going to need most of these to get myself out of this world. You see, I've been a very bad boy.
I'm going to deliver those tickets to their rightful owners, and I'm going to deliver you to the compost pile.
Why are you convincing him to take the real when you know they will go to hell? I think he was just doing that to get access to this guy. Oh. Okay. So did he just fall to his death? He dropped the tickets and ran.
Hello? Pigeons? Friends now?
Okay, right, hang on. How did I get up? I must have climbed the ladder. Okay. Man, I'm tired. Nothing around here. I guess I climb the ladder then, do I?
I bet I could get over to the other roof on the leg of this sign, but the leg's pointed too far down and it looks like Hector blew the motor.
Hector blew the motor. So I need to raise the leg, do I? Is there another way out? Another way for me to go?
I bet I could get over to the other roof on the leg of this sign, but the leg's pointed too far down and it looks like Hector blew the motor.
So I can't go up that. Can I go over here? Oh, whoa. Why are you jumping? Why can you jump up there? Can I go along here? What's along here?
It's cracked, but still stronger than me.
I need to raise the leg.
Too steep to climb.
Hang on. What do I have? I've got liquid nitrogen. I've still got the grinder. I've got the gun. I've got the...
Bowsley was right. This is the good stuff.
I'm guessing that's the ammo for the gun. I've got my trusty scythe, and I've got liquid nitrogen. Okay.
I bet the
Still won't let me up there. If in doubt, what do we use? The scythe. But the scythe on what? Okay, if I try using the scythe on this. Where's the scythe?
I don't want to mess up my blade.
So, whereas others tell you to spend ages trying and failing, it just tells you too steep to climb. Need to fix the motor, yeah. Hang on, what was the dialogue he said again?
I bet I could get over to the other roof on the leg of this sign, but the leg's pointed too far down and it looks like Hector blew the motor.
Okay. This is the arm, isn't it? It's not the... Did the buster work for the safe door? I don't have the buster. The grinder, maybe? Would that do anything? No. I'm so confused. Oh, hang on. Let's go back down the ladder a second. Okay, so I'm down here. I have access to the leg here. Right, I'm going back to the guide. Let's have a look. Right. Go up the ladder and over to the sign's arm. Over to the arm. Okay. Climb on top of the border. Face the cracked statue. Does it mean this thing down here? Is there a crack in that? I don't see any crack anywhere. Wait, is that meant to be the crack, like literally right by Manny's feet there? Is that a little black line? Is that meant to be a crack? Is that what I'm supposed to be looking for? Use the grinder. I was thinking you could use the scythe and the whole thing would tilt, but it doesn't want to let you.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
I see a light fault line, yeah. That, I mean, to me that looks like just a bit of shading or a bit of shadow. That looks tiny.
Well, so much for my third arm.
Wait. Oh, the bone's gone. The arm's gone. Wait, hang on.
Can't sprout that. Can't sprout that.
What's this gonna do? Okay.
Well, it was gonna happen eventually.
Would never have thought of that. Would never have even thought to try that. I'm seeing that a lot in this game. This game's writing, setting, and storyline are all brilliant. The puzzles and the actual gameplay, they're a bit too obtuse for my liking. I don't think I'd play through this game again. Okay, can I climb up the ladder now?
Ay, Chihuahua!
Okay. That's the real. Those are the real tickets.
That one must be yours.
Don't forget to send for help.
Find Salvador!
Get in, quick!
We were supposed to have coverage back there. Where are all of Salvador's men?
I don't know. He hasn't told me yet.
Salvador!
Hola, Manuel.
Time for you to swing, Daddy-O. Let's see you walk.
So she's evil.
These flowers? All people Hector has sprouted?
Hey, when you're on top like my boyfriend Hector is, you make a lot of enemies. What?
You know, you really have bad taste in men.
No, I have a taste for really bad men. There's a difference.
Can you call her a femme fatale if she's already dead? Shoot her now. What have I got in me? I've got liquid nitrogen, I've got a grinder. I've got liquid nitrogen and I've got a grinder. So I don't have a gun. She must have taken the gun off me. That crack was well hidden. You're a bit too obtuse for my liking. Thank you. Concept of a plant as it grows, the roots dig into a crack and force the crack to be bigger. Okay, right. Right, okay. I guess we, do we go up to the building on top of the hill or do we go to this, sort of metal place down here?
Not thirsty.
Okay, so this just seems like a water pump or something for the house. Okay, let's head up to Alexandra Palace. Is this Alexandra Palace or is this am I thinking of like Kensington and Olympia or something like that? There's a building in London that looks a lot like this. Why are they letting you run free? I guess because I have no idea, to be honest. Oh,
She loves me.
this is where he is.
She loves me not.
Well, you're half right.
Oh, Manny, so cynical. What happened to you, Manny, that caused you to lose your sense of hope, your love of life?
I died.
I see. I guess Domino was right. You don't have a shred of optimism.
Well, when it comes to shreds, Dom is the expert.
And by that same logic, Manny, you're about to become an expert in botany.
Is this where you tell me all about your secret plan, Hector? How you stole double-N tickets from innocent souls, pretended to sell them, but really hoarded them all for yourself in a desperate attempt to get out of the land of the dead?
No. This is where you writhe around in excruciating pain for about an hour because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all the fast-acting Sproutella. This slow stuff will sprout you, but it's going to take a long time, I'm sorry to say. Manny, where are you going? You've got some time, you know, before you have to leave. Get it? Leave!
Love a good villain pun. Okay, so I can't move. Okay, I've got a grinder.
Oh, too weak to grind.
Cut my own head off. Okay, so I can't grind anything. I literally just have the liquid nitrogen. Okay.
Liquid nitrogen, not to be used on bone.
Oh wow, they actually recorded 2 sets of lines. One for when he's reading it normally and one for when he's reading it as he's dying. That's a nice touch. Okay, can we use the liquid nitrogen?
Gracias, Toto Santos.
Wait, is that it? Is he cured?
Come on, shake it for me, baby. One of you must be mine.
Yeah, I know plants don't like being in extreme cold, but I thought it might be like in his system now, you know? Like it's slowly spreading through his system. I know he doesn't have a system, but you know what I mean. I know he doesn't have a system. You have to try not to think about the actual biology of this too much in terms of how it all works. Do I want to talk to Olivia? It won't let me talk to Olivia. Interesting. I'm guessing I'm supposed to talk to this guy.
Salvador? Manuel, listen carefully. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Find it!
Right.
And tell Eva that I know she will guide the Alliance wisely when I am gone. But when I bite this explosive tooth, the deadly cloud will sprout not just my target, but me as well.
Your target? What are you...
Hey, get out of there!
Farewell, my friend!
What were you talking about with the head of the LSA in there? Huh, Sal? Got something you want to share with the class?
Only this. Viva la revolución! Ah!
Hey, my scythe. Well, what do you know? Sal had a ticket all along. Figures. Doesn't seem to be one for me.
That's what I was hoping for. Okay. Watching him just quietly walk in the distance was really funny for some reason. I know I'm ruining this very somber moment with everyone dying. Again. Benjamin Hill. How you doing, MK?
I'm not going in there until I'm packing some chlorophyll.
Okay, well, is this a mound of dirt? I can't go any further. I'm guessing this is where his body's buried. I've got the scythe, I've got the grinder, and I've got the liquid nitrogen. David, we need to sleep. No, Benny Hill. Oh, if I had £1 for every time I've heard that. Wait, if that's animated, does that mean I can pick it up? That ticket. Wait! The tickets are attracted to their body. So if I take it...
It's amazing how Salvador's ticket is still drawn to him.
Yeah, let's take it to his body. I wonder if that'll work. Something behind the greenhouse. Check the dialogue. Yeah, okay. Dialogue transcript. There's a gun in the trunk of this car, but the trunk key is with my body somewhere in the meadow behind the greenhouse. Okay. You have to go around the watershed and up the other way. Look at Sal's body, get the key, get a gun, then come back and pop a cap in Hector's pelvis. Yeah, that would make sense. Can't go around from the look of things. We cannot do a Beach Boys. We cannot get around. One of my favourite jokes, that. Why do you never go drinking with the Beach Boys? Because they spend the entire night going round, round, get around. Get around, yeah, get around, round, 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 get around. Anyway.
It's not doing anything now. It's not doing anything now.
Necro dowsing. Behind the greenhouse.
I don't really want to do that. It's not doing anything now.
So hang on. Oh, I could... This thing keeps changing camera angles and it's annoying me a little bit. There we go. Right, okay.
Seems to be attracted to something over this way.
We're triangulating again.
Seems to be attracted to something over this way. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want...
There we go. I've told that Beach Boys joke before. I'm surprised you haven't heard it.
This must be the key to Salvador's trunk.
Okay, we've got the key now. Using a scythe for its real intended purpose. That's true, actually, yeah. Alright. It's a very slow-paced finale, this. Does Mr. Big Guy not see all this through the glass?
Yes. Lots of ammo.
Yeah, you'd think, I guess.
Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, he heard me. Yeah, it's what I believe is known as villain blindness, where he's blinded by his own ego. I don't know what the actual term is on TV tropes, but I bet there's about 2 billion articles dedicated to it on there. Okay.
Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, you heard me.
Freeze, Hector.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this away.
Yeah, you heard me.
I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. If he runs out of ammo, that is.
Wait, so I'm not allowed to go inside? There must be something with this water tower. There must be some reason why this is here. I'm not getting any closer until he runs out of ammo. How do we get him to run out of ammo?
Not thirsty.
At least they spared Hector explaining it all by having a henchman explain it all. Yeah. We didn't have the villain monologue. What have we got? Liquid nitrogen. A gun. A scythe. And a grinder.
Not thirsty.
If we're not allowed into the... until he runs out of ammo. How do we get him to run out of... I'm not going in there until he runs out of ammo. How do we get him to run out of ammo? I mean, we have to get all of his flowers to sprout, so would we... Water tower plus nitrogen, not a bad shout.
It's all gone.
Oh, it's an empty bottle of liquid nitrogen now, okay. There's a fight you're supposed to trip somehow. Maybe the grinder? Because I know that when you grind, you can... No. So we got the scythe. The dialogue with Hector is amazing. Let's have a look at the dialogue. See what he says. Yeah, the fact that he said freeze Hector was making me think liquid nitrogen, but no. Where's Hector? Hector. This is where you ride around excruciating pain for about an hour because that idiot Bowsley ran off with all the fast-acting projectile. She loves me not. No, okay, there's nothing there. In the fight. Well, you have to yell at each other during the fight. Okay. Okay, scythe.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Okay, so the only thing left is the gun. I'm going to try using the gun on the water tower. I don't know what that'll do, but we'll try it. Wait. That was the right answer? What's that going to do?
Huh?
Oh, it's in the sprinkler system. What?
That doesn't sound good.
I skipped it. I skipped what? It wouldn't let me into the greenhouse. So I had no choice. I didn't have anything else I could do. Fight dialogue. Like it wouldn't let me into the greenhouse. It said I'm not going in there until he runs out of ammo. So what was I supposed to do? Oh well, apparently that was it. Whoa. So is that it? Is that the end of the game? Wow. Hey, and they get to ride through the gates.
You can count them if you want. They're all here.
How about yours?
The company gave me one on the other end. Sort of a retirement present. And, demons ride free, right?
Aw, Manny, you know I can't go with you. I'm a spirit of the land and all that. I can't ever leave this world.
I guess I got so wrapped up in saving people, I just assumed I'd be able to save you too.
Yeah, but I don't need to be saved. I like it here. I'm not all alone in that basement anymore, thanks to you. I got a new job and all these new friends. I'm a big demon success story.
So, I guess this is it then.
Come here, give me a hug. You were the best boss I ever had. Bye.
Oh, I love Glottis. Glottis is great. Hey, there was the pigeon boys, or the bird boys.
Manny,
Yeah?
when we get to the next world,
What is it, Angel?
are we going to be together?
You know, sweetheart, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this.
And the undersea
Nobody knows
guy.
what's gonna happen at the end of the line.
Oh,
So you might as well enjoy
that's
the
brilliant. He rescued everyone. No one's gonna happen. No one knows what's gonna happen at the end of the line, so you might as well destroy it. Enjoy the trip. Oh. And there's a mariachi band. Oh. Let all the save, so let's not focus on how the people that weren't good enough are burning. Yeah, but that's what the good place is for. Tim Schafer, I know that name. Oh. Well. I'm going to take it back to the HDMI version because we actually do have a full HDMI thing here. So, I loved the story, I loved the characters, I loved the writing, I loved the humour. I want to find out who the cast were. Cast. Manuel, Tony Plana. Okay. I don't oh, Pamela Seagull, I recognise that name, but other than that... I don't really recognise any of those names. Oh well. You can't hide from the Grim Reaper, especially not when he's got a gun. Yeah, that's the thing. The last stage was a bit of an anticlimax, but I feel like that was because there was a fight that we missed. I think Hologrow's right. I think we might have missed a fight or missed some kind of dialogue or something, but who knows? I mean, we got to the end of the game and we got the end of the story. Yeah, I loved the presentation. I love the characters. I love the writing. I love the jokes. I loved the whole sort of narrative. I loved Glottis. I loved the characters. The gameplay, I think, is very, very 90s point-and-click adventure. And I think it might have been slightly less frustrating if I'd actually been doing it with a keyboard and mouse rather than doing it with an actual console controller. And some of the solutions to the puzzles, some of the solutions to the logic were illogical, I think. I understand the reasoning behind it. I understand why they did it. You have to figure out what to do through. I think some of this is intentionally trial and error. Intentionally sort of prolonging the game by making you just click on everything until you figure out what to use and with what item and just hope it makes sense. I don't think they are expecting you to logic the solutions to all of these. And I mean, I still struggled with some of the puzzles even with a guide in front of me. The puzzles were only typically nonsensical for the era it was made in. I would agree, Hologrow. I have played a couple of point-and-click adventures. I suppose I'm a little skewed by the fact that one of the very few point-and-click adventures I played was Torrens Passage, which the puzzles are nowhere near as lateral as they are in this, which is possibly because it was aimed at a much younger audience. You know, it was a children's game. And I'm trying to think of the other point-and-click adventures I've played, and all I can think of is the Pink Panther's Passport to Peril, which was an incredible game. I need to play that again. Oh my god, the Pink Panther's Passport to Peril was a brilliant game. It was an educational game, but it was brilliant. And then there was also Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, which was also a sort of educational game for children. And I remember those being pretty straightforward, probably because of the age bracket they were aimed at. But oh god, I've got to play those again. I need to see if I can find Pink Panther's Passport to Peril, because that was a brilliant game. I loved that game so much. I need to see if I can find it. It might be lost to time. I don't even think I've got the disc anymore. And even if I had the disc, I'm not entirely sure it would run on a PC. But yes, 100% we're going to do a Pink Panther stream if I can get it working. Hologrow, you remember Torrens? Oh my god, I've never met anyone else who remembers Torrens Passage. It is a brilliant game. I love that game so much. I really want to restream that. Yes, Pink Panther's Passport to Peril is very hard to say without sort of spitting all over whatever's in front of you. But yeah, no, I'm glad I played Grim Fandango. I don't know what I was expecting from it, having heard all the sort of people talking about it over the years. It wasn't quite the game I was expecting it to be, and that's not a bad thing. It's just I had misconceptions about it based on very, very little information. Like I was expecting the main character to be in his white tuxedo for the entire thing. But I've just noticed Glottis in the bottom left there. I didn't even see him the first time. Oh, Glottis is amazing. I love Glottis. Yeah, no, this is you got it on sale at Circuit City. Yeah, I remember I got. I think I got Torrens Passage. We got our first proper PC in about 1995. Our first Windows PC, and it came as part of a bundle. It came with like a CD wallet full of different games and things like that. And one of the games that came with it was Torrens Passage. Another one was Pink Panther. Another one was The Lost Mind of Dr. Brain. Basically, a whole bunch of Sierra games back when Sierra were the kings of PC games. And I loved those games as a kid. particularly the educational ones. Like, they came in very useful when it came to quizzing. Like in my adult years, there's a lot of stuff that I know that's useful for quizzes that I know because of those educational games that I played as a kid. But yeah. I might have been bitten by the point and click bug now. Permission to post a link. Yeah, go ahead, Hologrow. Absolutely. You found a video of the fight. Okay. I probably won't be able to watch it on stream because my PC and my PC's video card are so rough. People will know this if they've seen any of my previous streams, that if I try and watch anything at the same time that I've got a capture card going, it just breaks and the stream goes down to like 5 frames per second. But yeah, if you want to check out the fight, then yeah, I'm going to do this afterward. I'm going to do that afterwards. But yeah, I'm very glad I played through Grim Fandango. Yeah, I think we'll call it for the night shortly. But yeah, have a good night, Lauren. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, I'll let you know about Tuesday whether I'm going to be heading into town or not. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, have a good night, Lauren. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. It's another game off my list, another game off my backlog, another game that I am glad to finally play that I never played before. And I want to be starting to do more of those. As I clear more and more of my backlog, I'm going to start doing more games that I've never played before that I really should have. A lot of classics that I've never touched. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I think we'll call it. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. My schedule for the next few weeks is going to be up in the air. I want to do another Zelda randomizer. I'm going to do another Ocarina of Time randomizer at some point this week. And also, as we approach the festive season, I want to do a game for Christmas. Because last year the Christmassy game that I did was Super Mario Galaxy, because that game's soundtrack just screams Christmas to me, and it's so bright and colourful and everything like that. So I played Super Mario Galaxy last year. This year I'm going to do something that is Christmas related. It's a game that I have for the GameCube. If any of you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen that already. But the game that I'm going to be playing is going to be Die Hard for the GameCube. Die Hard Vendetta, which is a brilliant game, a brilliant first-person shooter. Yeah, I'm excited to revisit that for the first time in about 15 years. The reason that I thought of that was the fact that when we were playing through Zombie U a few days ago, I was talking about, or a few weeks ago, I was talking about how anytime I pick up a med kit, I refer to it as a Mio kit.
Sorry for the wait.
Okay, I think we'll
I am ready to take you now.
I'll just take it back to the home menu just so I can chat. When we were playing Zombie U recently, I was saying that any time I pick up a medikit, I refer to it as a Mio kit because of Die Hard Vendetta, and how the font in Die Hard Vendetta makes the D's look like O's. So anytime you pick up a medkit, it's a Mio kit. And I have been using that joke in every game that contains medkits ever since, despite the fact that very few people have played that game. So yeah, I think we'll play Die Hard over the next couple of weeks. But I will be doing a Zelda randomizer alongside it, and who knows what else. It depends how many evenings I have free, because I have a lot of other stuff and a lot of other commitments coming up over the next 6 weeks, as I'm sure a lot of you have. So yeah, I'm going to be playing at least those two. When it comes to January, after the end of the holidays, I don't know when I'll be stopping for Christmas. I will probably not be back until like the 10th of January, something like that. But when I stop for Christmas and come back in January, we will be starting a couple more big games that I'm going to be playing for quite a while. Kind of like I did with Persona this year, where I played through Persona 5, and that took me like 6 months. I'm hoping that the games I play are not going to be as long as that, but we'll see. The big first game that I'm going to be playing is Okami. I've owned a copy of Okami for about 12, 13 years, and I've never played it. So I'm going to play that. And then I want to play Horizon Zero Dawn at some point. I've got that. I also have God of War, the PS4 game. So those are 3 games. I also recently, for my birthday, acquired Lego Avengers, which should be good. I also acquired Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So we've got a few games lined up. But as to what we'll play and when, we'll figure that out at some point. Right, we're going to call it for the night. Compassion, thanks for this stream. I'm off to play on Ori, which is also your fault, so thanks for that too. I'm very happy to be blamed for that. The more people that play Ori, the better. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is one of the best games I've ever played. It might be my favourite game this year. But yeah, thank you so much for watching with me, folks. We're going to end with... you know what, I'm just going to stick on T. Lopes' version of Tifa's theme again, because it's such a beautiful little piece. So yeah. And also it's kind of Mexican themed with its acoustic guitars and things, so we'll finish with that. So yeah, I don't know when I'll be back. Stay a look on keep an eye on my Twitter, which same username. And yeah, Tuesday, no, not Tuesday, maybe either Wednesday or Friday I'll be back. With what yet? I don't know, but yeah. Have a good night, folks. Have a good week. And I've lost it. Where's my... there we go. Right, sorry. I lost my ending screen. Yeah, have a good night, folks. And thank you for watching Grim Fandango with me. I'll see you next time.